Hey, what's up, YouTube? Here at Tulsa, this guy's currently 3-0, playing Mecha Phantom Beast. What's your name?
I'm Harrison Grandish.
Harrison Grandish. He played this at YCS Atlanta.
With not very much success. I didn't have enough playtesting time on the deck, and after the event I kind of just sat down and looked up a lot of the cards and what would really combo well to make it more consistent and have a lot of stronger plays. So with that being said, this is kind of like my fourth revision. I've been playing a lot on Dual Network just to kind of figure out what worked best for the deck. But if we want to go right down into it, we've got your staple 3 Mega Raptors. He is absolute key for the deck. You generate an extra token with whenever you make another token once per turn, and he's also the Stratos for the deck. So you tribute a token, and you can search your deck for another Mecha Phantom Beast monster. And you contribute any token, so you can use Scapegoats and any other token generated as well. And all of the Mecha Phantom Beasts have the level modulation equal to the level of Mecha Phantom tokens that I have. And also can't be destroyed while you control a token as well. Okay. So keep that in mind when we go through the rest of them. So 3 Mega Raptors. We got 3 Tether Wolves. He generates a token upon summon. We also got 3 Black Falcons. I was not originally using Black Falcon in Atlanta, but the sheer fact that he is combat tricks and he's a monster engine that generates tokens is phenomenal with Mega Raptor. You have attack with Black Falcon, you generate 2 with Mega Raptor. And then you just produce more pluses. It's pretty stupid. I opted for 1 Heraliard. He's only good if you have tokens on board and also have a token distributing engine, because he produces an additional token whenever another token is distributed for a Mecha Phantom effect. So he's kind of one of the least consistent, but can also be the most consistent token generator as well. But he's an 18 body, and he's 800 in the back, so he's not the best when it comes to battle tricks and stuff. I opted in for 2 Cult Wings. He doesn't generate tokens himself, but he has a really good destruction effect where you tribute 2 tokens, and you get to destroy and banish a card that your opponent controls. So it's really good in the matchups against Mermails, so you get the Linde out of the board, especially when you have Scapegoat and this guy. You're banishing 2 of their cards. Yeah. It's really good. That's nice. His token generation, it's only when he is special summoned and you control a Mecha Phantom Beast monster, which could be a token as well. So what you can do is special him with my buddy here, 10 Goldfish.
Oh, okay.
And 10 Goldfish, he allows for rank 4 plays in the deck, which I will get into the extra deck for the 4 plays. That helps out a lot. Keep in mind he's water for Dweller, and he's a level 4 machine for Gear Gain X. And I've realized this deck, when you have a token generator and Mega Raptor, you win the game. So if you can get to use Gear Gain X to get to Mega Raptor along with token generator, you will win the game.
That's pretty intense.
At least, I shouldn't say win the game, but you have a better chance of doing it. I also opted to play 1 Plasma. He's skill drain on board, and can be tributed. You can special summon him by tributing Scapegoat tokens. He's really good for he's good outs, and he also is a good preemptive answer for monster effects like Fire Fists and whatnot. Definitely really helpful. I think it's 15 monsters, so you guys can double count if you need to. You've got the count there. Then going on to spells, we got Book of Moon, we got Limiter Removal. Got 2 creature swaps since you have all of the token generation.
Swap those tokens, attack through them. 3
Mystical Space Typhoons because this meta is retarded. 3 Scapegoats because Konami was nice and gave us 3 Scapegoats for this deck and kind of forgot that they were going to be good. Hopefully, anyway. So that's our spells. Okay. Onto our traps, we got Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory, and Warning. And I feel like this meta, if you don't have enough answers for your opponent's plays, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of any scenario. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Deep Prisons, Triple Chains. I opt for Chain over Veiler because I like the chain ability that this has, and it stops attacks, which helps a lot when you try to retain your tokens, because the majority of the time your opponent's going to be taking the tokens out before they go after your monsters, because they'd have to be able to destroy them. 3 Aerial Recharge. This card with Mega Raptor is retarded. Make a token with your Aerial Recharge, make a token with Mega Raptor. You contribute the token off to search out Mecha Phantom Beast, add it to your hand, and then you would have to sustain and tribute a token to keep that. Just depends on what you have on the board, but these guys together is stupid good.
So that's the main deck. I have a question.
Yes.
Why not Scramble?
Scramble, it's, to me, is one of those, usually if you have tokens on board, you will be in a winning position, so it's kind of a win more card. It doesn't get you out of bad scenarios, because it's really hard to put more than one token on the board when you're losing the game.
Yeah.
And that's typically when you're going to need to have, you need to use Scramble. But when your opponent's in an advantageous state, then you're not going to be able to push out with attributing one token special, one Mecha Phantom Beast from the deck, because you can't get Colt Wing and get 2 tokens and then attribute the 2 tokens to destroy because you don't control a Mecha Phantom Beast. So you have to have 2 tokens.
That makes sense.
2 Mecha tokens. You can't use Scapegoats for Scramble. So it's kind of a strict requirement for it to actually work.
Okay, that makes sense.
Personal opinion, it's a win more card, and I mean, some people could say it's better, or like there could be some builds that work a little bit better, but I wanted a really strong, consistent build. Yeah, and that's my opinion.
That's definitely what that looks like.
It's a player's choice card. It is good. I'm not doubting it at all. It's just that's my opinion on it.
Okay, so we'll go on to the extra deck then.
You got it. The Gear Gain X. I was gonna run 2. I was pretty comfortable running 1 because usually if they go, they stop him. I've already lost a lot of advantage with using the Tin Goldfish. Chidori. They're all wind. He's too good. He's broke.
Bounce that
Steel
back.
Sworn Roach eliminates the dragons, the heretic rulers, and all that other good stuff. Not necessarily the heretics, the dragon rulers, but that. Exciton Knight, 101, kind of self-explanatory. People use skill drain and it really sucks, so heretic you kind of have to use the crazy box.
Get a 3K beater.
And the Abyss Dweller.
And that thing gets beefed up with the Tin Goldfish.
Yeah, so it helps out in that Mermail matchup, which I did use that against Mermails today as well. Gotta have Cowboy if you want to win the game. And then you have your big brother, Gustav Max.
Yeah.
It's Mecha Phantom Beast. I opt for 2 Draco stacks because I wanted to have more options inside of the extra deck.
Yeah.
Going for like the 1 Big Eye and Master of Blades, and also Thunder Charger, because you do have the Scapegoats, and you can go into the Charger and swing in for the extra bit of damage. And since Cyber Dragon's a thing, I opted for 1 of the Chimera Tech Dragons. And they almost never leave them on the board anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant.
All right, and to the side.
And to our side deck, we opt for the Thunder King Ryo, good against the Search decks, the Prophecies, and the Fire Fist, and all the other good stuff. I opted for 2 Maxis and Tragodia for the Heretic matchup. I thought it was really good. Prohibition's really good for the Cyber Dragon matchup, because if you call Cyber Dragon, they lose.
Yeah, it does.
Dimensional Fissure.
You don't need your grave a whole lot.
You got the Soul Drain, and you also have the Macrocosmos, so you have the Graveyard Hate for water decks. You got Twisters for Harpies and for Fire Fist. It works out really well. I like Iron Wall against the Heretic Rulers and also against Boojins. And then another Fire Fist hate, we got double Overworked. And so far today we've got, I've played in round 1, I played against Water. Round 2 was +1 Fire Fist, and round 3 was against 3.5 Fire Fist.
And you've won all of those
so far, and one of them was 2-0, and the other were game 3s.
So you've had to put in some work, played meta so far all day, and 3-0 still. So
wouldn't mind playing against any other meta decks. It's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing the game. I like playing something that's out there and just be creative, you know.
All right, well that's the deck profile, Mecha Phantom Beasts at Tulsa. So have a good one, YouTube.